What's up, Peak Timers? Let's open up and get a close-up look at every 2025 Hot Wheels Premium Diorama set. And our very first Diorama set for 2025 is the Track Day set. And this one includes the Horizon Hauler 2020 Toyota GR Supra, custom Datsun 240Z, and the Porsche 934.5. So some great looking models in here. And we'll look on the back and we can see all of the models that are listed there as well. But let's go ahead and just rip this completely open and see all the cars in hand. Opening it up, we can see a little bit closer detail on the diorama. So you can see it's on an actual racetrack in the back right there, which is super cool. So we can see the trees, the track all around. So pretty neat little display, but we're gonna take these completely off. And there they are all opened up. And let's have a look at our first one right here. And this is the 2020 Toyota GR Supra. This one's in like that kind of new modern gray colorway with the Hot Wheels logo kind of embossed on the side right there. You can see it painted in. And we have some nice striping on the top, some sort of like weird logo striping right there. Toyota logo on the front end right there. Nice painted front lights. The wheels are pretty cool. And on our back end, we got the dual exhaust painted in black right there. And underneath it is a gloss black base, 2020 stamped Toyota GR Supra. And then next we do have the Horizon Hauler. So our Horizon Hauler, we got the plastic base on the back. We've got the color on the front end for that cab. Real riders, of course, on all of these are all premium. We got the metal base on this Horizon Hauler right here. There it is from that front end and from the side. And you know what? Let's go ahead and throw our GR Supra on there and we can display it just like that. So that's how it kind of rests in there. It's got the little indentation. So there's two indentations depending on the size of your car. So the Supra is a little big for that one, but it is perfect for that one right there. So very, very nicely done on that. So we'll put that aside. Then next we do have the Porsche 934.5 right here. This is a new color for it that we haven't seen before. Actually, all of them I think are pretty much new colors on here. Porsche logo on there, and then we have the nice detail on the front end. Beautiful looking model. Love these thick like racing tires on here. The wheels I think suit it nicely. If we look at our bottom base right here, and that's a 2019 licensed casting, Porsche 934.5. And there it is on that back, that big wide body look for it right there. Beautiful looking casting. You guys know I love my Porsches, so this one is going to definitely enter into our collection for a while. And next we do have the custom Datsun 240Z, or Z if you were in the United States. This one in a pearl white colorway right here. Very clean looking color right there. You can see it from the side. We got the blacked out wheels, the chrome lip on there. And there it is from the back end. Nice painted Grady on the license plate, I believe it is. There is that Grady? It's hard to say. It's really tiny, but there we go. We got it, and there it is on the bottom in the pearl white as well. 2018 licensed Mattel casting, but pretty nice set. My favorite one from this set, I think it's pretty obvious. It's that Porsche 934.5. Love the color on it. Very clean looking. Very, very nice model. And that's my favorite of this set. And our second release for 2025 Hot Wheels Dioramas is the Advan set. And this one comes with the Aerolift, Porsche 962, Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Liberty Walk, 1995 Toyota MR2 TRD 2000 GT. Lots of long names for those ones right there. Advan logoing all on the box. And then on the back end, we can see all of our models listed there. But let's go ahead and pop this one open, get a close look at the diorama, and then we'll take them off. And there is the diorama set itself, so we can see that Porsche right there. And this one has kind of a night scene at a racetrack. There is our Aerolift on there as well. And then we have the MR2 and the Nissan right there on that side. Very, very nice. I like the kind of light reflection right here on the MR2 because of those yellow lights. That is super cool how they done that. But there it is, kind of a little bit far away. And let's go ahead and take these cars off and show you them up close. And there we have our set all opened up. We'll start with our Porsche 962 right here. Obviously very Advan up. Lots of different Advan logos on this one. I mean, let's just see. How many do we have on here? We've got Advan right there, Advan right there. We've got two little Advans on the front headlights. We've got one in the middle, one on there, right there as well, on that side and on that side, and on our spoiler. So lots of Advan logoing all around. I think I don't know, like 9 or 10 Advan logos on here, but all around 962. Nice Porsche race car right there. Your bottom base for it we can see, and this one is a 2018, is it 2016 license casting. There we go, with the metal base, the Real Rider slicks on there, different wheel tire combination. Next we do have is the Aero lift right here. We can see this one. I like the wheels on the Aero lift on here. Yokohama written on the side of it. The Advan colorway on there. Yokohama. No Advan logoing on this one. It's just the Yokohama logoing, which is kind of interesting to see. But in this one, obviously, if you don't know, the Airlift has this little sliding piece, and you can technically take the whole thing off right here and have your truck just like that, or we can just snap it right back in and then slide it and it locks right in. And then we have the two spots right here, just like our previous one, that you can rest the cars on. Let's put our 962 on here. The 962 will fit in the front one right there, and that's how it's displayed, so very nicely. So we'll put that right there. And our next one is the Toyota MR2. This is a 1995 Toyota MR2 TRD 2000 GT, and this is a new for 2025 casting. Love the white wheels on here. Obviously, again, lots of Advan and Yokohama sponsorship all around. There's your front end. There's those yellow fog lights that were reflecting on the diorama. Super cool touch to it. Advan on the top right there as well. And there it is from the side, the 93 on, it should be 95. It's a 95 MR2. Why is it saying 93? I don't know. But we do have a plastic spoiler on this one as well. So keep that in mind. Actually, when I was taking this out, I feel like you can almost unsnap the plastic spoiler. So yeah, I can just pull it up and we can snap it back down. It doesn't fully come up. I don't want to force it out, but it is a plastic spoiler. But nonetheless, very, very cool model. Super nice to have this one in the Hot Wheels lineup. I'm sure we'll see it in a premium set eventually as well, since it's a new model. And our last one from this set we have is the Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR LBWK for Liberty Walk. Liberty Walk logoing on the rear right there. Advan Yokohama, the small wheel tire combination on there as well. Advan on the front end. There's that front as well. Super cool with the lights right there in the back. And then we have the lip spoiler on this one as well with the Advan logoing on there. And I show you the bottom, 2021 Mattel. I forgot to show you the bottom of the MR2. So there's your MR2 base 2025 Mattel licensing on there. And yeah, pretty cool set though. Advan, we'll put that right there. But overall, I'm liking the Advan set. And our third set for 2025 is the 90s Supercar set, or Holy Trinity set, it would also be called, for the 90s Holy Trinity. Beautiful set, my favorite diorama of all time. You guys know I love my supercars, and especially those 90s supercars. So in this one we have the 1997 Porsche 911 GT1, McLaren F1, greatest car of all time, 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR, and the Fleet Street to go. And if we look on the rear right here, we can see all of them listed in a row right there very, very nicely. Let's pop it on open, get a close look at the diorama, and then we'll take them off. And there is our diorama itself. Looks like this one is set inside of a garage, so like a track day style garage. So we can see our Mercedes and our Porsche right there, and then our Transport Fleet Street, and the McLaren F1 right there. So that's kind of how it looks in its diorama setting. Let's go ahead and take these off and see what they look up close. And here we have it all opened up, and let's have a look first at our 1997 Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR right here in beautiful silver. I love the silver that all of these 90s supercars are in. Beautiful Mercedes front end on there. There it is from the side. The 10-spoke wheels look really good. Plastic spoiler on this one. They can mold it really nicely. Great detail. I love this like lip on the back, that exposed lip. Really, really cool. Very 90s kind of bumper style as well on this one, but such a historic race car in real life, and it's just a beauty in a Hot Wheels model right here. Really liking that Mercedes CLK GTR. Bottom base we have is, let's see what we have here. It says, oh, we'll turn it around here. And we can see it is a 2020 licensed Mattel casting, metal base, rear rudder slicks, of course. We'll put that one down, go to our next one right here. This is a new for 2025 casting as well, the Porsche 911 GT1 right here, also in that gorgeous silver colorway. Same wheels on this one as well, but look at that line right there from the side. I just love the look of this car. It's kind of got like a muscular look to it, even with all the slats and the front end right there looking really good from that side. Love it. Plastic spoiler on this one as well. Kind of got that same kind of like weird lip on the back as well, which I think it suits it nicely. 911 GT1, the dual exhaust, painted lights on the back end right there. I love this one as well. Just very, very nice. And then, like I said, it is a new for 2025 model. So we should see 2025 licensed Mattel right there. So there we have our 911 GT1, 1997 911 GT1, I should say. Fleet Street is our next one. I know you guys aren't going to care so much about this one because it's just the truck from the set. Cool wheels though, very 90s-esque wheels. We have that rear hatch, which will slide off. You can take it right off if you really want to, as you know. Snap it back on right there. Black from the front end. All right, pretty standard. Let's get our McLaren F1 here. The greatest car of all time, and what a great color for this set for this one. The original silver color for McLaren F1, plus my favorite Hot Wheels wheels of all time. What a great combination for the McLaren F1. This is the road car variation, not the race car. Actually, technically, those are the road car variations as well, as they were homologated for the road. And we can see the beautiful McLaren F1. There's that detail on the back. Just an iconic car. You guys know I'm obsessed with the McLaren F1. So I just love this set. Just great, great 90s supercars. Let's just grab all three of these all together right here so we can see them just in my hand right there. Iconic, beautiful, no specific order, but beautiful, beautiful cars. And there they are. Our next set is the Honda set, and this one, very white, lots of white Hondas in this one right here. This has got the Sakura Sprinter, 1999 Honda Civic Type R, 2003 Honda NSX R, and the 2020 Honda S2000 20th Anniversary Edition of it. Honda logoing on the front end right there, and then there's all of our Hondas on the rear. Let's go ahead and pop it on open, get a look at the diorama, and then we'll take the cars off as well. All right, we have it opened up right here, and we can see this one's in like someone's maybe personal garage, or maybe it's just, no, it's a racetrack garage. We can see the racetrack on the rear right there. We got all the tools and stuff on the side. There's your NSX, there's your transport right there, and then we have the race car in the back, more tools and stuff on that side, even a little, there's a little TV right here, racetrack on the back right there, and then your S2000, your Civic right there. Just really, really cool. All right, let's get those cars removed and get a close-up look at them. And there we have it opened up. Let's have a look at first our NSX right here. And this is the 2003 Honda NSX R. Honda, not Acura. It is the Japanese release of it. They don't have Acura in Japan. You can see the very whiteness of all of these cars. My camera even tough to focus on how close these are, how white these are, but white wheels on here, blacked out roof on there, the NSX-R, the kind of the NSX-R type spoiler on there, NSX-R on the license plate on there, and then our bottom base, 2003 Honda NSX Type R, 2019 Mattel license casting, and there we have that NSX-R. Next, we do have the Sakura Sprinter right here, big Honda logoing on the side of it, rear riders, of course, on there. There's your bottom base for the Sakura Sprinter right there from the front end, clean on the top right there, and then of course we do have the opening on the rear, and if we want to, we can put that. Does the NSX-R? There we go. Fits in nicely, so we can put that in there and close it up, but we don't want to hide the cars, so we'll leave it on open. Put our NSX just right down there, and then we'll look at next is a brand new for 2025 casting. This is our 2020 Honda S2000 20th anniversary. Beautiful new casting right here. Love that one. Love that black painted lip spoiler, the license plate on there, and that interior. Check out that red seat interior. So cool. Very, very nice. Like that. Love the wheels on here. You guys know I'm not a Honda fan at all, but I really do appreciate some of the new models that Hot Wheels is coming out with for Hondas. They're making Hondas look better. They're making me consider even liking Hondas a little bit. So maybe I do. Maybe a little bit. That S2000 though, that looks really cool. Fun fact, actually sad fact, The other day I was driving and I saw a, I think it was a red Honda S2000 completely wiped out and totaled on the side of the road. The guy was sitting there, looked like he was super sad. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but beautiful, nice white one right there. And there is our 1999 Honda Civic Type R right here. Would this be considered the EKG, if I'm not mistaken, right here? White with the red interior on there, very red interior on this one. Type R, nice wheels on that one. Nice painted front right there as well. Looking very, very good from the side end. And that back again. And our bottom base, actually, I forgot to show you the S2K bottom base right here. There's your S2K bottom base right there, 2025 Mattel. And then this one, what was the year of this one that it came out? This one, let's see here, we'll flip it around. 2022 license, so it might have been a 23 release, but there we have that one. So beautiful Honda set. Really, really liking the white on this one. Last but not least is our Fast and Furious diorama right here. This is a unique one because it's got a really cool scene on here, and there's no transport included with this one. All of the cars that included: the Toyota Soarer, Nissan Silvia S15, Nissan 350Z Custom, 1996 Nissan 180 SX Type X, and the Toyota AE86 Sprinter Truno. Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift right here. And then on the back we can see a picture of all of our cars listed. Let's get a closer look at the diorama and then we'll take our cars off. All right, having a look at that diorama, you can see that these cars are drifting on the side. That is just a super, super cool touch to it right there. And then we got the bottom base right there, which is kind of like the lower level because they were drifting in like the underground parking garages in the movie. So there we have our cars down below. Really, really cool scene. Obviously, I mean, we're taking all these cars off. It's not going to be as cool when we take it all off. This is probably one that you're going to want to keep to display. But for the purpose of showing you guys all of our cars up close, we're taking them off. Let's go ahead and do this. And there we have all of our cars out. Let's have a look first at this one right here. It's the Nissan Silvia S15 right there. Really cool graphics on the side of that one. Plastic spoiler on there. There it is from our rear. Nice wheels. I think they suit the car very, very nicely. Really good metallic paint job on that. There it is from the front end. And our bottom base for the Silvia is a 2017 license model. Real riders on there. Very, very nice. Next we do have is the Nissan 370. And I forgot to take off these little things. We'll why not? We'll take them off here quickly here. There we go. We got that one all nicely taken off. And look at the graphics on the side of that one. Love the wheels. My favorite wheels, blacked out with the chrome lip on there. Metal spoiler on there. Big diffuser on this one as well. There's the lights and all that good stuff on the side. Look at that. Very, very nice model. Got the painted front hood right there. The Nissan Z logoing in the front end. It's got a body kit on here as well. And our bottom base, Nissan 370Z Custom. And their 2024 licensed Mattel model right there. I like that one. I actually like this one more now that I have it opened up. This is why we open up these sets, so we can appreciate the cars in hand more. So we'll put that one right there. Next we have is the 1996 Nissan 180 SX Type X. I believe we saw this one in a Fast and Furious set. We can see it's still got a little bit of plastic piece right there. Take that out. But there we go. Chrome wheels, which was period correct for these ones. And this one's nice and clean. Really nice, clean metallic blue colorway on there. Got those pop-up headlights on there, the fog lights, all that good stuff. There it is from the side ends. The rear, we have the exhaust down there. The Nissan 180 SX logoing in the center, metal spoiler on this one. And then our bottom base in metal as well. And that one is, I don't know, 2015 Mattel license model right there. So there we have that one. And then next we have our Toyota AE86 Sprinter Truno. This is, I believe, also the same one that we saw in a previous Fast and Furious set. And very clean looking on this one. Nice painted rear lights right there. The wheels very much suit the car nicely. It's got kind of that wide body lip on the fenders right there. Pop-up headlights. I love that front end. That looks really cool right there from that side as well. And then our bottom base, 2019 Mattel license model for that AE86 Sprinter Truno. And our final car from this set we have is the Toyota Soarer, which aka Lexus SC300, SC400 in North America. But there is the Japanese import variation of it. Falcon written on the side, blacked out wheels with the chrome lip on there. Front end, we got Falcon written, painted front lights, the fog light on there as well. Kind of a maroon metallic red colorway on this one. Bottom base right there, 2023 licensed Mattel. There's your real riders on this one, but that's a pretty nice one too. I like that one. I don't know if it's the most fitting one for this set, considering those ones are probably more drift cars than a Toyota Soarer, but maybe. Still a pretty cool set nonetheless. And there's an overhead look at all of the sets that we opened up today. My favorite car from each set, McLaren F1 from the 90s Supercar set, the Porsche 935 from the track day, the MR2 from the Advan set, the Honda set, I love the S2000, that new model. And from our Fast and Furious set, it's a tough one, but probably gonna go with that S15. And shout out to our new models as well, the 911 GT1, the MR2, the S2000. Some great cars in these diorama sets. If you want to pick up any of these, I will link some down below for you, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.